Civilization 7 has finally added in the Great Library Wonder, and in this game we are going to be building it. Well, at least I hope that we're going to be building it, because we've worked our way down towards the engineering technology. Next up is mathematics, and straight after that we're going straight in for the Great Library down here. The question is going to be whether or not we actually get it, because we have been building up an incredible scientific empire. We're playing as the Mayans, we're playing as Frederick Oblique, who doesn't have any scientific bonuses other than the fact that he gets infantry units every time you make a science building or you get a technology mastery. So there's a lot going for him with regard to defenses, but not a whole lot going with regard to base building. Anyway, let's get to it, because today's playthrough, my suspicion is we're absolutely going to get the Great Library. Why do we want the Great Library, you may be asking? Well, the Great Library is the brand new wonder that was just introduced. It's been in the game for a while, but it hasn't actually been in the game, if that makes sense. Like, it was always in the back end on the files. We saw it, but we didn't know exactly what it was going to be doing. But we now know. +4 science, with 1 science on science buildings across your empire. So my thinking is we want as many science buildings as we can possibly get, which is why at the moment we've got 1 over here. We've got the library. And then we've also got another one hiding right here behind Bark, and that is the Ku-Na. So that's already 2 that are coming up, and you can get these in obviously all of your cities. You can also get academies as well. So that's going to be our goal. So let's get to it, and let's get this great library built. Oh, I thought that was a war declaration for a second, but it was something else. Emil Bell being completed by Hatshepsut. And we've got Ginseng agreement coming through. Interesting. Oh, she just picked this up, actually, because she just finished the Emil Bell. So we could definitely take this right now. It's +5 food in cities. This is really good. Like, if you think about it, like, we're making 27 food, so this is a huge boost to our existing cities. And here, like, we've gone from 9 to 14, so basically like more than a 50% increase, which is incredible. So definitely going to be taking it. Let's make sure that we focus on our production, at least initially. We want to try and make sure that we get our altar up first. Now I remember what we were doing. So let's go ahead. We'll grab that altar up down here. And we've now got access to the spearmen. So because we've researched bronze working, it means all of the new units that we get are now going to be those tier 2 units. And by the same token, in the event that you get down to tier 3, any new units that you get will be tier 3 phalanxes, which is pretty damn cool. I like the way that that works. Okay, we've got a whole bunch of units back over on this eastern flank. I don't know which city-state this is, but we're about to go find out. We need to meet them, because they have been a very pesky civilization throughout this game. We've also got our dates back here. So let's go ahead and make sure we slot them in. So we've slotted them in at Koba, and now we can start saving up. We need to start saving up because, well, we've got a bit of a problem. We're not making enough gold, and we need to start generating more gold. We also actually need to start generating some more settlers. So let's throw a couple more in queue. We're at 5 out of 6 at the moment, but this number will go up. We can go to a total of 8 settlements here. So there's a part of me that thinks maybe let's just go straight for 8 right now. If we were going to put settlements down, though, where would we put them? Because there's nothing really calling to me, right? Like, we've got a Kaelin here, which is okay. We've got the rubies, but there's nothing in here that just goes, wow, you know, that's a great settlement location. There's just not a lot of good resources. I think, like, we've got the camels up here and the gold. Maybe there's something up here, but even then, actually, you know what? Maybe that, no, right there has got to be the spot, because then we can go camels, we can come down, grab the rubies. We could technically also get the gold if we wanted to. So let's go ahead, let's put a marker on that position right there. It's not the prettiest, but I tell you what, it's about the prettiest option that we've got. And I think there needs to be something up over here as well. We could look to try and go into a little bit. Oh, you know what we should do? We should do some searching over on this side of the map, because we've got access to sailing now. So let's go ahead and let's move one of our low health units over in that direction and see what we can find, because maybe we can find some more expansions, because this doesn't really float my boat. Like, don't get me wrong, we could build a dock in here and try and get it floating, but I don't know if our boat's really gonna be working. Anyway, let's keep moving on here. Cobra's got another 9 turns to go, so we're gonna keep expanding that out. There's a part of me that really badly also wants to put the fishing key in here. The only trouble is if we do that, like, we don't have a lot of gold anyway. Like, that's like 6 turns worth of gold, and we kind of need to keep it. Oh, here you can see. So it's Kythnus that was able to do all that damage. It's crazy how much work they do, right? Like, we could just say, like, hey, can you just go attack Xerxes for me? This is gonna just go and destroy Xerxes. Like, we can see him right there. They'll send like 16 armies at him. Yeah, get him. No, that's Xerxes. Crap. Oh, don't worry. We may have called upon opponent, but we've also called upon the gods. Zeus has come to our assistance today. Okay, how are we doing back here? So we've got Mundo Perdido, which means that our yields are going to look a little bit better. So we've got 2 science, 2 happiness, or 2 production, and 1 happiness. So this is quite nice. So that's definitely an option. But I think if anything, we just want to come down towards this position, take these tiles away so that we've got them in our capital still. And let's go meet some people. We're going down to the volcano here, but look, we're going to try and get past, of course. Oh, no, that was Mount Kilimanjaro. Mount Kilimanjaro's fired off. Did it give us any assistance, any love? Doesn't look like it. Mount Kilimanjaro going ham. I'm not a huge fan of Mount Kilimanjaro, like investing. It's not particularly good with regard to like what it gives you. Does it give any other bonuses? Or is that it? That's literally it. It's just like +2 production and 4 happiness. I think we might need to buff Mount Kilimanjaro. I don't know. What do you think? Does it need a buff? I feel like it needs a buff. Anything that you're not taking. Like, I feel like a natural wonder should be something that you always click on. You're like, oh, I can't wait to get there and work those tiles or take advantage of the bonuses that it gives. And it's just like, I'm next to Mount Kilimanjaro. I'm like, yeah, you're great because you're defensive and you're big and you're chunky and you just sit there and you stop the enemy from attacking me. At least you try and stop the enemy from attacking me. Doesn't always go well. All right, so we'll trade out to Caithness. Caithness? I don't know what the correct pronunciation is for this city-state. We've got a growth opportunity, so I think we'll definitely move here into the dates. Have we even got room for these dates anywhere? I guess technically we could put them in Chichen Itza. Just like that, move something else out and then let them go. We've also got the ability to come up and grab this. This is only 3 tiles out, so let's go ahead and do that right there. It's over a reef as well, so that'll be quite a nice tile. Oh, we were actually going to turn this into our mining city, weren't we? Oh, that was a bit of a mistake then, wasn't it? Actually, was it? Yeah, it was. I mean, we kind of want that. How much does this improve? Because it's +2 production. Okay, hear me out. Oh, okay, +2 production. Whew, those are not bad yields. +53? What were we at before? +45. Like, you're telling me I'm giving up all my future opportunities to grow for 8 gold a turn? Kind of meh, dude. Kind of meh. This is actually a good city as well. Good city candidate. Lots of production. Really high production in here. But yeah, definitely, like, you look at it and you're just like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Chief. I don't know. Doesn't really hit the spot. Okay, we got ourselves a migrant. Lovely. Actually, we could take the migrant. Yeah, that's an idea. I just got hit with an idea right there. Let's go down to the salt. What if we took the migrant over towards this city? I mean, ideally, you want to do it in the capital, right? Because you've got, like, everything's buffed up here. You've got the extra science. But this is 6 production, and it's also the resource, which is tin, which can be an extra 4 gold if you put it in Wak Nabal. Is that what it's called? Wak Kabnal. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, where do we go from here? I think we go into a Kuna. The alternative is maybe a garden's actually not bad. If we can get coastal, but I mean, look how long it's going to take for us to get coastal. We can get +2 at that point. So, okay, let's do a Kuna right here, and then we'll do the garden a little bit further on. Okay, we've got a hostile city-state. Looks like we've got some good things going on down here. Oh, is that your settler? That sucks. Didn't we incite the raid already? Is that another raid that we've just incited? How many raids are we inciting down here? Now I'm a bit confused. I thought, like, once you've incited a raid, you can't incite another one. But we've just gone and incited a raid. Hello, Genghis. Genghis. Okay, gold's starting to build up. Science looking a little bit worrying. Ooh, okay, not bad. Still kind of ugly. Hold on, let's see what we've got. It could be magical. Or it could be disgusting. Maybe we just put a fishing city out here. Is that it? Like, is this our life now? It's just there's just that's all that there is. There isn't any more. Unfortunate. We've met somebody else. Oh, Simon Boulevard. 108 gold, by the way. That's a decent amount of gold he's making. And we've just met a whole bunch of people because of our city-state. Our city-state has done all the exploring for us. That's our scientific city-state, by the way. Who else have we got in here? We've got Catherine. So we're just giving them all polite greetings here. Not really polite. Okay, so this is what I wanted to go for. Philosopher's Circle. So +2 science on science building. So we've only got 3 at the moment. So definitely need to get a few more of them under our belt. I think we take the culture as well. How long until Mathematics is in 8 turns. Do we have any wonder that we can build in the capital right now? Bursa and Colossus. I mean, Bursa, we could chuck it down right here. Gives a nice adjacency bonus, but it's not that good. And it's taking up a tile in the cap. We could also do Colossus. We could arguably do Colossus over here as well, but that's not going to give a huge adjacency bonus. And it's a decent wonder. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. It's going to take 10 turns as well. Do we really want to smash those out right now? And then, I mean, we could just go straight into Pyramid of the Sun. Because 20% on culture is really not going to do much for us. Like, our culture is basically shot to shit this game. I think we just do it. Let's just go for it. We'll take Oratory. Boom. Slot it in. All right. Bursa in the cap. It's an ugly Bursa. It's an ugly one. And then we'll do Colossus down here. We got 1 turn on this. I think we just let it finish. Okay, so next settler. Do we dare settle over here? No, we got to settle over on this. This is the camels as well. They're not pretty. It's not pretty though. I'll say that right now. Okay, so we picked up the tin. So we can slot the tin in somewhere else. We got the rubies. There's really nowhere we can slot the tin, is there? Yikes. That doesn't feel good. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, we're back. Sorry, I had somebody at my door. All right, we've sorted it all out though. So now the question is like, okay, do we take something out? Like maybe we take the jade out. What is the jade even giving us? 1.3 gold. So let's put this in the cap, which just makes it kind of useless. And then put this in instead. But do we want to put this in Waknabal instead? Maybe? We're now at 60. 63 gold a minute. That's not bad. That's not bad. We're kind of getting it up there. We just have... The other thing to remember is like, you just have so much trouble when you're doing it as this civ. Okay, where is this bad boy going? We could settle coastal? I think that's probably just the play, right? You're not going to be happy though if you do that. Oh, this is a tough decision here. I think we want to be happy. We have to be happy. Oh my lord. Okay. Well, why did you move? We want to send you back. All right, we're going to take this trade route. We're definitely running out. We need to get these camels. Where's that settler? There was a settler that's going to go get camels. 8 turns? How long are you going to take? You're going to take 5. So you can go there, and instead we'll bring you over to here. Let's make that the deal. Okay, and we got even more gypsum, dude. It's crazy the amount of gypsum we've got. We need to get this next city online, actually. Are you going to become our next city? Waknabal? Wakabnal? I think he is, dude. He's got so much production in here. All right. I don't like the mining town, dude. Wait, did that really just go down to 37? Dude was actually pumping gold, bro. Whew. Damn. I guess it's not so much going from a town to a specialized mining town, but rather just going from a town to a city. And like, because now obviously like it's just raw production that's in here. So that's essentially it. Let's move everything over though. We got a few gypsum in here. We've also got the tin, but we don't want to use that. So we're at 36 production now, which is decent. Not bad. And I think that's probably it there. The only trouble is we're just kind of running low on space. We've got a growth opportunity here for the migrant. Actually, do we send the migrant out here once again? I think we probably want to go into the altar because like the altar is going to give us a huge boost. Yeah, you can see it gives a massive boost. So maybe we go into like an altar down here. Though that's a +2 adjacency, so you don't want to be doing that. Is this a vegetated tile? I think it is. Yeah, it's vegetated. Lovely. Okay, so we could do altar on this tile. And then from there, I mean, we could do the barracks. Like, we could do a straight-up barracks immediately. And then the library. And then the Kuna afterwards. Okay. All right. So, at the very least, we're at 3 cities right now. I still feel like we can probably push for a 4th city at some point. We're down to 36 gold per turn, which is not a lot. So, we do need to be very aware of that. Okay, let's make sure that we're moving back here as well. That's a lot of units. Don't die. Don't die. Do not die. You're my friend. You wouldn't hurt me. We're okay. We got out. We lived to tell the tale. Let's move up now over towards this. And I don't think there's any real way around here. Opone kind of going ham at the moment. You could say it's... Why are you heading north, brother? You got to be heading east. Let's just head the opposite direction. We want to head away from them. Dude, these city-states are kind of going hard today. Okay, Ultra about to be finished. So production in here is going to kick up another notch. So we've now got 3 altars. So that takes us up to 41 production, which is just ridiculous. And now we've got the option here. Okay, I think we just go for +1 food on resources. That's going to give us the best benefit. Normally, I'd go +4 food on food buildings, but the thing is we're not making food buildings because we had a mining start. So we want to try and prioritize mining because our pantheon is based around mining. So naturally, if your pantheon's based around mining, you want to try and focus cities that are going to have mining so that you can take advantage of that pantheon. And you can see that's what we've done here. But naturally, that's meant that we've avoided fishing boats. And that means no fishing key. And that's normally where all of that food's coming from. Of course, there's also the granary as an option. Bro. Good luck. Good luck. That's 30 turns to enjoy that. Dude, that's insane. Bro. I don't know if the game's bugged. I don't remember ever being able to do that before. The way it used to work is you would say, hey, can you go and attack Xerxes? And you'd be like, all right, give me 2 turns. And you'd come back in 2 turns, and then Xerxes would not be an option. Is that what happened to me? Is that how they did me? I don't think it is. I think I just got done with just like a single commander. Of course, I've Chepsit. Of course. Hey, Xerxes, how you doing over there, brother? How are things? How are you? It's so good to see you, Mr. Zerk. All right, let's grab these camels. We've been longing for these camels right now. I'm going to say it. I'm absolutely... Oh, I'm frothing at the mouth for these camels. 2 production in here. Does this change much? It only gives +1, whereas this is +3. And we can also... Let's get 2 more... Oh, that's why we get the extra +1 production. I was wondering where that +1 production was coming from on our... when we were putting down our... Excuse me, our harbor. I'm like, where are we getting this +1 production from? I knew where one of the +1 productions was coming from, but I didn't know where the second one was coming from. But now that answers the question. Every time I come back, I look over here, I'm like, this is still terrible. This is still terrible. I don't see it, man. I don't see it. There's got to be a city in here somewhere. Do we just not go on the sea? Maybe we just don't. Let's do it. We'll just settle on the shore instead. Is there... There we go. I'm not looking at it again, dude. I'm not looking at that city again. Please don't show me that city again. That's the saddest little city, man. Oh. All right, let's see if we can actually sneak this goodie hut. He's not going to let us, is he? Do we sack the scout for it? No, we don't. We've still got so many people to find. How many people are actually in this? Oh, we're definitely taking the gold. Get out of here. All right, mathematics is in. So we found 5 people, and there's 6. So we still haven't met 2 people. That is incredible. That is absolutely incredible. Okay, we're doing it. This is a very... Can I just say this is a very early mathematics, by the way? That's a turn 84 completed mathematics, which means that now we can go, okay, do we want to do Pyramid of the Sun? Because you definitely could. Or do we do something a little bit more cheeky? We also need to just keep in mind that we've only got 8 turns until we actually hit that. So maybe we want to go something like a barracks instead, get that extra production out. So Bursa about to come through. I think the only... Bursa's only going to give a single wall, dude. It's going to be the saddest Bursa you've ever seen. How sad. A single wall on Bursa. Oh, what's that? Well, that's Bursa being completed. Yep. The single wall is Bursa itself. I mean, it's technically... I think it gives itself a wall. What else was completed? Nalanda. That's fine. Hatshepsut just completing the culture wonders. That's okay. You can have the culture wonders. We'll have the gold ones. Or rather, the tech ones. Leave it to us. We'll sort it. This is not bad. Maybe that's probably not bad either. Can we just look at the numbers for a second? It's an extra 1.5 culture. You know what? Maybe we take that. The specialist on the city center. Though it's not going to carry over to the next era because we're going to change our cities so it becomes irrelevant, the specialist on the city center. That's something that they probably need to address. Kicking specialists out of city centers once you roll it over. Oh, that's right. Okay, we have Solucia. Did we befriend... No, we killed this one down here, didn't we? Okay, maybe... Do we do this and then just make food buildings? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to make food buildings. Fine, fine, fine. You've talked me into it. We got Uxmal down here. Oh, we took out all the resources out of Uxmal. Ooh. Accidental. Let's balance you back out, Uxmal. You got 5 turns left on that. We got 2 turns left on the celebration as well. Okay, Chichen Itza. Do we turn you into a mining town? We've got an opportunity right here, right now. We're not going to do it. It's going to give us... Actually, no. Let's do it. Oh, yeah, let's do it. Chichen Itza. Congratulations, sir. It's 220 gold, which is a lot. Okay, let's look. We're at 52 gold. So we're going to invest 220. So now it goes up to 58. And we're going to turn it into a mining town. 58 to 68. So now we've gone up like, what, 18 gold? That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. We'll give it to him. We'll give it to him. I may have been wrong about the mining town. Take some grapes and move on. Never saw wiser advice in my life. I'm just going to take some grapes and move on. Okay, so we've had 2 mining towns in this game, which I'll say right now is kind of rare, but maybe I play a very gold-centric style, so maybe that's part of the reason why it's rare for me. Okay, now we were going to get this flax. We don't need to. Seleucia's got it all hooked up for us. Opponent, could I interest you in potentially raiding Xerxes for me? Bro. No, 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 no! Oh, it's okay. It's all right. It was just Colossus. Oh, I thought it was something worse. I mean, to be fair, Colossus on turn 87, it's kind of late. It's kind of late. You should have expected this. Do we do fishing key? Where are we doing fishing keys? Actually, let's do double fishing keys in here. You know why we're doing fishing keys as well? Wait. Did you not... Oh, okay, I see, I see. I was a bit worried. Now it all makes sense. Okay, so we're going to... Oh, we can't afford the fishing key in here. That's okay. All right, so let's just jump in. We'll grab the dyers. We've got the option for an academy, but there's a part of me that thinks maybe let's instead look to come... Oh, we're 7 out of 6, by the way. We'll be there in a second, or in eight turns. Let's take that market. It's only a +5 market. That's so terrible. Oh... I think we just go granary. Look at... Oh my god, look at the granary, dude. Somebody stop him. Somebody stop him. That's an incredible granary. That's what you get for being a food building. Okay, so back over towards this spot. So we've managed to secure up everything. We actually don't have our monument yet. So let's go ahead and grab the monument just quickly. Pit stop at the monument. And then from here, we go into the Kuna. And we'll also look to get our academies down as well. Jalor, and then academy will go right there. And then we can do 1, 2. We can do a wonder there eventually. Inevitably when it comes out. Okay, infantry in the city. Infantry in the city. Alright, I feel like we're doing decently here. The main problem we've got is culture. Like, we are stuck really far behind here. Why have we not used this migrant yet? We've got growth in 11 turns. I think we just pop it right here, right now. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll take the harbor as well. Now, is there a specific tile that really matters here? Not really. We can just go put it down anywhere. So we'll do that. We'll also put the fishing key in just because it also gives us all of the bonuses. So we want to try and pick up all the bonuses that we can. Now, if we actually built the garden on this tile, because it's a happiness building, it also... Dude, those are crazy yields for a garden. Can we be real? Like, you're getting +4 food from Seleucia, and then you're also getting +2 science, +2 culture as well. That's kind of crazy. Just how good that garden is. We should be focusing gardens a little bit more. Do we dare? Have we got anything that we can put before it? We got a granary. Let's plop it down. Let's get... Don't forget your gardens, folks. Don't forget your gardens. That is crazy how much work those gardens are doing. We never actually... Oh, you know what? Yeah, maybe we just go with 3 cities. It feels really terrible playing only 3 cities. But, like, who else is a city candidate in here? We'll just grow out all of the rest of these towns. Are we just going to sit on 7 out of 6? I mean, we could go to 8. We could go 7. We'll get to 7 out of 7. Then we go 8 out of 8. The trouble is that we don't have any culture generation. Dude, Civ is hard. How do you play Civ without culture? That's another wonder that's coming through. Angkor Wat. Bro, Angkor Wat already finished turn 90. These AI are kind of cooking up a storm right here. I'm like looking at the rubies, so tempted. No. Hold on. Opponent. You have gotten the wrong message. Okay. So I was inciting a raid against Xerxes, not against myself. You appear to have misinterpreted what I said. Have you just got so many units right now that, like, you're just flooding the map and you can't put them anywhere else? Is that what I've done? Have I actually broken you? Perhaps. We'll have to see. All right, we're going to have to purchase. It's never nice having to purchase units in here. Have we got anything in the army commander? Nothing in the army commander. Double volcano. That's a beautiful tile right there. Don't die. Don't die. You got this. You got this. You can live. You're fine. You're fine. All right. We got mathematics. So that's 2 extra codexes that we've now got as well. So that's a nice little bump to the yields. Let's take you out. Let's focus you down. Oh my god, you just one-shot him from the top rope right there. Definitely going to take the +2. And now we can go in. There it is, the Great Library. The greatest library you have ever seen. Where do we put the Great Library? It has to go next to the library, right? It'd be crazy not to put it next to the library. Oh yeah. Give it to me, baby. Alright, how long have you got? 6 turns. We'll get it. We'll get it. No one's going to even come close to watch this. We'll be fine. How are we doing? 112 science. Yeah, we got this. We got this. It's cool. You guys just relax. Don't worry. We'll be fine. We'll be absolutely okay. Nothing will go wrong. What is going on back here? Oh, he's playing Assyria. Oh, I didn't even realize. That's powerful. That's dangerous. It's a little bit scary. Okay, so back towards Uxmal. I kind of forgot where I was going, what I was doing here. So we've got the option for the Jalor. We'll go for the harbor instead. Pick that up. We could do the fishing key as well. I think we just want to get all of our warehouse buildings out immediately. You just get such big bonuses from them. Then we can do the Jalor, and then the academy can come down. There's +2 academies everywhere. This is a +3 academy, though. Can we get to there? We can't get to there with anything. Like, we could just do the market. You could do the bar or the amphitheater if you wanted to. You could do the pyramid of... No, you can't do the pyramid. The oracle. The oracle! Yo, the oracle! Godspeed. Godspeed. You've already lost us 1 this game. Don't make it 2. We're counting on you. We're counting on you, Uxmal. Uxmal, don't do us dirty like you've done us before. Honestly, that's a bad decision to be making Oracle right here, right now, but we're going to stick it. We're going to stick it for the adjacency bonus. We have to. If you don't stick it for adjacency, what are you even doing with your life? We're definitely going to take happiness here, by the way. We totally need more happiness. Hopefully that lifts us up a little bit here. And do we get rid of oratory? No, we keep oratory in. I think this is fine. Okay, mastery is only found through meticulous research or 200 science. I think we take the science here. I mean, do we have... I don't know if we picked up the extra codex just yet, and we're kind of pushing already. Let's pick up our... We were going to go granary. We're going to do fishing key instead. And then we can take that. Okay, that's going to help the growth of it. Excuse me. Don't tell me... Is this a pwn? Did a pwn send you? Who is this? Hattusa? Relationship. Hostile. Oh, you don't say. Hattusa? Hattusa? The same Hattusa that I killed down here? He's coming back from the dead? There's only one thing I can do. Inside a raid against Xerxes. Dude, look at the number of units that are over here. This is a crazy amount of units. They're kind of taken over. I'm a little bit scared. We may need to get some defenses up here. Just a warning to you all. A warning to you folks out there. We may need defenses. Okay, where do we go from here? We've got all the Maya uniques. We could look to come down into organized military. You know where we probably should have gone down into? Is this mastery right here, just so that we can start stealing civics from people. But it's already like turn 93, so like we've got one more theft available in the best circumstances. Maybe in the best circumstances, 3? Is there a world where we get 3, potentially? All right, we got some good scouts coming across here. We're under attack. Oh God, I don't like this. How do we stop this? We don't have the gold, and we won't have the gold for a while. I think the warrior's just going to have to hold for the moment. Hold, warrior. We could expand onto the water. Actually, water wouldn't be a terrible decision here, because if we do garden, then we can do fishing key as well. Where do we put the fishing key? Over here? No, we can't get the fishing key out there. All of these are... Is that 1, 2, 3? Yeah, with fishing key right here. Okay. I see the vision. I see the vision. Garden on the corner. Oh my God, dude. Look at those yields. Look at those yields. Let's just do it like that. And then... Do we just take production instead? Maybe we just do that instead. And that pushes us up. That was a 5 science boost. Definitely worth. Definitely worth. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, he coming. As long as we've got no misclicks, we'll be okay.
One of the most spectacular.
Are you just in the middle? Bro, what is that? I've never seen a Great Barrier Reef in like an internal lake before. That's sick. I wish I had that spawn. Okay. No, no. Oh no, it was Oracle. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine, folks. Don't worry. It was Oracle. Hatshepsut. Of course it was Hatshepsut. How many have you finished, Hatshepsut? Just out of curiosity. How you doing? Only 3. Only 3. I don't believe you for a second. I think you're lying. I think you're telling me falsehoods. There's no way she's only got 3. I feel like we've looked over there and it's been her grabbing wonders for at least like 7 times. We need to go scout this out. I want to go see that city, by the way. That's a stalemate? Yeah, we'll take a stalemate. Because we can heal up. We're in friendly territory, so the sooner we get through them, the better.
The place for the cure of the soul.
We did it. It might not be the strongest playthrough right here, right now, but I will tell you, the Great Library is upon us. And we have got a wealth of science. I don't know how I feel about this wonder yet. I will say that. It could be a good wonder if it came a bit earlier, but I feel like the timing that it comes, it's just not there. Not yet. Not yet. As I said, in my initial video where I covered the Great Library, or not where I covered it, but like where we talked about the Great Library, my thinking is it comes too late in the tech tree, right? Like we're at turn 96, and you got to remember, right? It's another one of these wonders where it's like you're building it for the entirety of the game. It's not like you're not just building it to get a boost right now. This is one thing. I think if it gave you +1 science on science buildings across your empire per age, then it would be incredibly good. But because it doesn't have that scaling boost as well, like your science is not going to be ever really that significant just because of this, right? Like at this stage, it's providing 4 science. How many science buildings do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's providing us a total of 10 science right now, which is good. That's not bad, but we're on 147 science. So that's less than 10%, and it's a world wonder. Like, I guess one of the themes with Civ 7, at least with its world wonders, is they don't seem anywhere like close in power to previous Civ games. Maybe that's just me. But that's the kind of impression that I get. Pyramid of the Sun? 15 culture Pyramid of the Sun? I guess we could. I guess we could do that. Where are we putting this bad boy, though? We could go here for that's no adjacency. That's altar and granary. Here, there's no adjacency either. We could prep it for adjacency, like down here somewhere. And we could even... Oh, yeah, there's no real good spots in here, is there? We could do right here, and then you get double adjacency on that. But even then, it's not too crazy. I think we just chuck it right here. Where are you going, little guy? You're gonna go out. Ooh, there's nowhere really left for you. Mundo Perdido kind of cleaning up here. I think we're just gonna have to take like one of these 2/2 tiles. Okay, so 8 turns on the Pyramid of the Sun. That's what it reckons. Let's maybe pick up some masteries for the moment, just to try and get a couple more units out. I don't know what we're gonna do about this situation in the north, but we want to move units across here. We need to start reinforcing. Speaking of reinforcing, lovely. Hold position for now, my friend. And you can also take a shot. Oh, I'm just kind of glad we misclicked. That's one of the times where you misclick and it's like actually a good misclick. Whew, that was close. Oh, we met somebody. Oh, hello. Jose Rizal, how you doing? We got a decent amount of influence here, but I mean, he obviously knows everybody in the lobby. Yeah, and so he probably has no plans for us. By the way, have a look at this. This looks incredible. Oh yeah, that looks good. So now the question is, where do we go from here? Is Great Stell still available? Yeah, they don't seem to go for Great Stell. I've noticed this in a couple of games that I played. Terracotta Army is still available. Mausoleum of Theodoric is still available. Wuyang Palace? Sanchi Stupa? There's so much, like, hasn't this been built? Yeah, Angkor Wat's been built, and yet, like, we still have Terracotta Army? Like, this was literally, like, the #1 wonder that players used to build. This was impossible to get previously. And now it's just sitting here at turn 97? I wonder what happened to the AI, or is it just the leaders specifically? Maybe it's a leader-specific thing. That's probably what it is. Excuse me. Okay, we're at turn 98 now. Pyramid of the Sun is coming up. After Pyramid of the Sun, oh,
When I
Is that it? Did we max it? Did we finally get there? Almost. We need, I think, 2 or 3 more. Let's take that silk. A little bit of culture. It's not terrible. Can we move this off? Wonderful, we can. Let's move that silk back in. Yeah, it's an extra 1.7 silk. 1.7 culture. Not a huge amount. That's not good. What is it with all... Bro, don't tell me that you are also from Hattusa. You really gonna make me zoom in all the way? Ozutu? Izurtu? Izurtu? Bro, look at the amount of units. Oh, hey, opponent, I got a question for you. Would you be interested in raiding Xerxes? You know what's crazy is, like, we could actively... No, we can't. I was gonna say we could be raiding multiple people at the same time. You can't. They won't let you. They won't let you. Not with those. We can take rubies, but we've got nowhere to put the rubies. And we can actually put the rubies right there, because who cares about happiness? We're back up to 64. Things are not terrible. Let's grab the wheel mastery. Any masteries that we can grab are going to be helpful. We definitely want to reinforce this position. Pick off these spears. We want to get more vision on this. We want to see this settlement. We know it's right there. Has to be right there. Oh my god, they won't let us see. They won't let us see. Dude, that's such a nice settlement as well. You can put your harbor right here in the middle of it all. We're going to accept that. We don't really care. That one's fine. So now where do we go? Now that we've done that. We could... I think that's pretty much it, isn't it? Like, maybe down to here. I mean, you could come up to navigation, but what are you going to do there? Like, the lighthouse. Do we take... I think we take the extra % towards production. Pet cot actually looking good now. And now we're starting to get a lot more of our spears coming through. You can really feel them starting to build up in number. We've got a lot of them. They're flooding. This is the consequence of, like, the late game when you're playing as this leader. Okay, Hulchi can hold. Actually, do we want to... We could technically just... Oh, that was... I wanted to move the army commander here. Can we still do it? I think we run out of movement right here, don't we? Yep, we do. Damn it. I was meant to move the army commander first, and then he was meant to jump inside, and then we plop him over there. So like this, basically. Wait, excuse me, do we not have? What? I thought we had it. Oops, that's awkward. All right, we got our crisis finally. It's taken some time. What are we at? We're at turn 100 and crisis is only beginning. We must be a little bit behind. By the way, why am I getting 3 science from these tiles? Did we research something that gave us extra science on jungle tiles? What did we just research? The mastery here? I don't even know what it was. Where did we get +1 science on jungle tiles? Was it a building that we built? We didn't build any buildings in here. It wasn't anything cultural. Maybe we missed it. If you know the answer, leave it down below, because I'm kind of puzzled right now. Ooh, that's dangerous. I think we just go with this for now. That's 10 gold, and we don't really have it. Okay, here's what we do. We take the fight right now. Okay, the Sinhalese have arrived. Lovely. Hey, Sinhalese, I got a question for you. Dude, these city-states, kind of crazy. Kind of crazy, these city-states right now. Okay, do we unslot this one out now? Because you can... Why did that go up to -20, by the way? I don't know why that went to -20. Okay, we're at 66 now. So we're going to slot in that -6 for the next at least a couple of turns. You can still see all of the units out here. Bro, look at those units coming, screaming across the map. I mean, to be fair, we are... Oh, I don't like that. To be fair, we are inciting them. It's just they're not attacking in the right direction. Can you guys attack over here? Like, I don't even see any burnt tiles. What is going on? If you're going to bug out, at least bug out the right way, the fun way. Don't do me like this. Okay, so we finished the fishing key. We've also finished the harbor. They're over here. Beautiful spot, by the way, as well. Right, going out into the new world. And where do we go from here? I think we need to move into our academy, but that can be something that we kind of reserve. I feel like the academy, you only really need to put it down right as you're going into the next era. Because you want to try and get the golden age academy. So we've got the villa coming down on the monument. We can't do the bath. Let's do the bath on that tile. Can we do a bath in here? Yeah, we can. We can do a bath in there. I mean, the bath is kind of irrelevant, though, to be honest, because we're so close to the end of the era, and then we have to do amphitheater here. We've got no wonders that we can build. Maybe we could find a wonder that we could build. That's not a bad idea. Let's make sure we move all of these units back. I keep wanting to have a look in here, dude. I just show me the city, man. I just want to see it, dude, in all of its glory. I mean, it's gonna be like this tiny little town that he's got, like 2 population or something. But still, you know, you want to get your eyes on it. You want to see the prize. Okay, we are kind of dying up here. Yo. Did I say yo? I meant you. Not cool. Not cool. Okay. We're gonna have to divert units up here. And that should probably be enough for now. This is looking a little bit scary, isn't it? We do have the advantage here that we've got the Hulchi, so we can fire through this vegetated terrain. So that's always one of the advantages. So let's swap those 2 out. We could probably look to even get another Hulchi over there. Still doing decent damage here, so I think this is fine. And it's very difficult to push through this choke point, so I think we're going to be okay. I mean, we said the same thing. Oh, yeah, baby. We said the same thing earlier about this right here. You look here and you're like, okay, this is fully choked in. Like, good luck getting through that. And then he got through with an army commander and just released the hounds, basically. That's still some decent damage, despite the -6. Ooh. We're dying everywhere. If we go Hulchi, we can kill this. But if we go Hulchi, we die. Spearman. We need to keep our gold, though. That's the trouble. Okay, so our culture's starting to look a little bit better now that the Temple of the Sun has come through. Or, sorry, Pyramid of the Sun has come through. Or is it Temple of the Sun? So, do you mind? I'm hovering over you. Pyramid of the Sun. So it's +3 culture, 2 culture on quarters in this settlement. So it must be a quarter. That's the key distinction here. So we want to try and finish all of our quarters. So we've got 1 that's here. We could put the bath in here. That would also make a quarter. And that's for the duration of the game. So something to be aware of. That's not going to ever be a quarter, but it is 10 gold. And it's only going to take us 5 turns to get there. 5 turns for 10 gold? I think that's probably worthwhile. There's nowhere else that we can put it down. There's no option out here. Up towards the top side. We could also look for the lighthouse out here. It's a +8. How many turns is it? 6 turns? Maybe let's just make the harbor instead. Because, oh yeah, we were going to do the fishing quay and the harbor. Do we just do the fishing quay? Yeah, I think we just do fishing quay and harbor, and then maybe we throw the lighthouse down here. It's gonna take a little bit longer. Let's put the academy in. We want to do the villa as well. So many things that we need. So many things that we need, and that's part of the reason why it's so important to keep that gold until the very end. Okay, we're gonna try our best to hold this. I think we should be okay. The trouble that... Oh my... Who did this? Who did this? What is wrong with you? Why would you do this? What have I done, dude? What have I gotten myself into? To be fair, I think they're kind of keeping back his army. Not that we're at war, but like, he's obviously made very clear that he doesn't like us. Okay, you is up here. You're holding. That's okay. We're doing okay for the moment. That's kind of good. The marble? But I think we want to grow, don't we? I mean, there's 40. You got 45 already on you. You're fine. Take it. Take it. Take it. We haven't been able to grow over onto this tile for so long. A quadrireme? Why not? Why not? Let's do it. Okay, let's bring you in. Sir, you are absolutely surrounded. Spearman's gonna hold, I think. Actually, does the Spearman hold the choke? I think that's probably where we hold. Good luck ever getting through there. The mountain pass. Those units are gonna have to dive up there one by one. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. 1. And then 2. We do need to spend this But we just bought the quadrireme, so we're just going to leave it for a little bit. Hopefully we'll be able to push them back. Let's chill back here for the moment. I think we can force end this turn now. Okay, are there any more wonders that we can potentially take at this stage? Mausoleum of Theodorich. Oh, sorry, Mausoleum. This bad boy right here. No, okay, that has been built. Did this one get built as well? Terracotta Army? Dude, what the hell? Why does it say that it's been built now? Did they just get built while we weren't looking? No, Simon Bolivar just completed Terracotta Army on turn 105. Okay. It definitely feels like we're a little bit behind the 8 ball when it comes to this. Let's come over here. Now, does the quadrireme... It doesn't have a ranged attack, does it? Bro, why did we take so much damage? Oh, because of the -6. The -6 policy. That's painful. That's painful. Dude, we're kind of finishing out this, like... We're kind of hitting it right here. We'll finish the masteries. Because that's going to give us slight bonuses. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, we can hold here for the moment. Fortify. We need to get a ranged unit in to deal with this, though. The alternative is that we purchase another quadrireme in here. But it feels like it's probably going to die. But, I mean, I said that previously. So maybe it won't. Oh. Okay, that's not a good sound. Let's switch these two. You can focus down this guy at the front, and you can fortify. You're going to focus down the archers. You can come forward so we don't lose the camels. We need to grow back up here. Let's... Okay, wonderful. We've cleared it out. Finally, after about 26 turns, it's finally gone. Man, I can't believe that. That is a crazy amount of units. I got a question for you, opponent. Would you be interested in attacking Xerxes? Sinhalese? Would you be interested? Oh my god, there's so many units, dude. The good news is we've got the counter to units, which is also units. We could also look to make walls as an option, potentially. I don't even think... Can we even purchase walls at this stage? We can purchase walls. If we purchase walls, then that just allows... Oh, there's so many units. It allows us to just focus on one specific thing. Do we purchase the walls here? I feel like this is where you purchase it. This guy holds. He fortifies. You could even argue for a slam. You fortify as well. And we could even upgrade this guy. So the defense is definitely on. I feel like we're doing a decent job with defending. Where are we expanding here? It looks like we've probably got no choice other than to go to the mines. It's a 3-1 up there, but I think the mines are probably going to be better for us. So let's go ahead. We'll do that. The happiness? We don't need the happiness, but we'll slot it in. That's actually our milestone here. By the way, we still haven't even made traders yet. So I will say right now, it definitely doesn't feel good playing as the Maya. Maybe we could try this with a different civilization. A civilization that has a little bit more competency across the board. Because, like, don't get me wrong, Maya are a cool civilization. And they get to take advantage of the fact that, like, there's more science buildings. But is that, like, the entire reason you want to pick them? Like, it feels like whenever I play the Maya, I don't really have a lot of agency. I don't know if that's the best way to say it, but I feel like I'm constantly behind. Even though we know... Yeah, there we go. That's beautiful. Even though we know we're not behind, right? Like, if we look at the science, we know we're ahead by an absolute country mile, which you would expect on the Maya. Culture, we're doing okay. We're definitely not keeping up with the Jepsa, but, you know, if that's your benchmark, then you're doing okay. Catherine. We could do a Catherine. Catherine might actually be pretty decent if you're going for that landmark as well. Catherine is your leader. What civilization do you do, though? I still love Axum at the moment. Like, Axum is just my go-to. You could do Tonga. Tonga's very... Oh, my lord. Tonga's very similar, though, in the sense that you don't really... Like, you don't have a lot of gold. Maybe I need to focus my gold more. Maybe that's the trouble that I'm having. I don't focus gold enough. Let's clear out all of these. We can actually come up here and try and take out you. Because we do need to be careful. Because look at this. Like, we're still at 79% right now. Like, the crisis is culminating. And this feels really scary. By the way, I genuinely can't believe the fact that there is so many units here. This was a real interesting one. Okay, we're going to come across and try and hold. I don't know how we got stuck down here. I guess we weren't paying attention. We could ask for open borders to come through. Let's do it. And let's actually stick ourselves on autopilot. There we go. FSD is enabled. Let's do the same thing for you. FSD is enabled, and boom. Off you go, my friend. Good luck. The scout now drives itself. Back towards here. I mean, do we just do Great Stell just for the memes? Like, no one else is building it, so we may as well build it. It's got to be on flat land, though, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it must be built on flat terrain, so we can't put it right here. And that's where we want to build our specialty. So let's just build our amphitheater instead. It's a bit of a waste, and we're just using it as a connector. Are there any other wonders that we could potentially put there? That's been taken. We Young Palace can't put it there. We could build Sanctuary Stupa, but it's been taken. Monk's Mound, not yet taken, and obviously way too far away. So the answer is no, at least from here. How about in this tech tree? I don't think so. Even here, that needs to be adjacent to coast. And it has to be flat terrain adjacent to coast, so like here. So there's nowhere that we can do it. So it's got to be amphitheater, and then we'll be able to put it down. So I've got Uxmal back here. Any production that we can put in here? How much does it make a difference? Oh, it's a big difference. 5 production. They've all got it. I tell you what, clay is kind of a good resource now as well. I do like the fact that clay is a little bit more desirable. Hey, Tyre, can I just be real with you? You have not assisted me once today. I mean, he probably has. But we've had a little bit of a barbarian problem. I will say that. We may have created the barbarian problem for ourselves, but at the end of the day, it wasn't meant to be our barbarian problem. It was meant to be Xerxes' barbarian problem. Speaking of barbarian problems, Xerxes, you're about to get it, my friend. You're about to get it. Can you really blame us at this point for continuing to push? All right, let's see if we can actually take this out. City's not looking terrible in here. Gosh, those units are a bit scary. Can we purchase any more fishing keys? This one should have had a fishing key in it so long ago, dude. Oh, man. I am sorry. I'm sorry, Koba. You should have had a fishing key in you like 6 years ago. Poor Koba, dude. Ooh. Ooh. Decentralization. Which cities? This town here has got... So if we put that back to a growing town, does that allow us to get away with 0-0? It does. Okay, so we just take that for now. We could also do rebellious commanders. That's not terrible. We can lock those in. And then that at least brings us back up with a decent number over this way. But yeah, I mean, like, the AI is not really attacking us, or at least the barbs aren't attacking us in a critical way. Not at least like they were early on. There's a lot of units, but to be honest... Oh, God. All those units just came out of nowhere. Oh, do we lose this unit to the archer next turn? Bro, how did you get here? You just spawned in and you're already over there? He spawned in my base. Get out of my base. We got reinforcements on the way, so we'll be okay. But if we don't get shot at here... Oh, there's 2 archers.
There is an
I don't think we can kill this. Oh, it's one tick away. I kind of want to leave this warrior just here so that it baits the archers, but I think if it gets slammed, it just dies. Full stop. Discipline. 3 combat strength against independent powers. Probably good right now, actually, now that I think about it. Military training. We'll pick that up as well. How are we doing? Do we have codexes all filled out? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3? We're missing 1? Am I reading that right? Yeah, we're missing 1. So we can pick that up here. That will give us the 10 that we need. Oh my god, that's some good damage right there. Now we're starting to build up these unit numbers. These are looking a little bit healthier. That's a minor defeat on the back, so we'll just hold him for now. We could be slamming into this, though. That's a major victory. Ooh, 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 I don't like that. What one? Was that Monk's Mount? Yeah, Monk's Mount. Yep. Okay, we called that. Okay, so Monk's Mound being taken out. That was by Simon Bolivar. Dude, he's on 203 culture. Wow. Okay, what's it? Oh, he's playing Rome. Okay, yeah, all right. It's definitely feeling like civilizations that have got the ability to push down certain angles are very good at pushing down certain angles. Your culture civs, they're good at culture. Your science civs, they're good at science. You know what I'd like? Maybe... I feel like instead of doubling down, like with a science civ going for science landmarks, maybe playing like a culture civ and going for science landmarks, or playing a cultural leader and going for it. So I think like we've kind of... Don't get me wrong, I like the idea of Frederick, but when it comes to... I just feel like I'm so behind. I don't know if you guys get that impression as well, like from my gameplay. Maybe it's just my gameplay. Now, why is this +9? And why is that +7? Oh, that's +7 because... Oh, you see why? That's actually the better tile. See, it's lying to you. Because this has got +2 adjacencies on it. But to take this tile, you have to kick out a citizen who was giving you 3 science. But you can just move him over here, so it's lying in the first place. We could also put a blacksmith on this tile as well. Oh, +14. How? Hold on. Oh, it's calculating the bonus that it gives. So the blacksmith gives a bonus across the board, +1 on quarters. So it's actually telling you up front what that quarter bonus is now. That's nice. That's really nice. You get that straight away. That's big, dude. That's big. Okay, we can still defend here without too much of a hassle. We could even move him up over here as well, but now he's a little bit more exposed. There's a lot of units in here, but it just doesn't feel like a whole lot of coordinations in here. Now, if we hit this, we should just be able to do that right there. Lovely. Okay, so that sorts that problem out, at least for now. They will come back with a vengeance. I don't know why it says 8. Don't tell me that's a level 8 army commander, because if it is... I mean, we've seen like level 30 army commanders. I'll say that right now. So I don't know if they're crazy good. All right, bring you back to safety. You can come in for now. Which way are we growing? I mean, we're obviously just growing out towards the water. This is a beautiful little water spot that we've got here. There are more food buildings that we can build as well. But the main thing for me is just checking that we've got everything that we need. So the Science Academy is going to come... Or Science Academy. The Academy is going to come in here. All of the spearmen still chilling out for now. So I think the question is, where do we go from here? That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Okay, so they got to fix the bug. What's the bug? The bug is that I can keep inciting raid against my opponent, but the raid isn't going to the opponent. So there's like 2 levels of bugs here that are happening. The first one, you know what I want to actually do? Because we're going to call it here right now. So I'm just going to save the game before I do that. So I've got a cheat panel enabled. You can see it right here. Is Iskar's dev/cheat panel. Now, you haven't seen me use it in this game, and that's because I haven't used it in this game. But if I did use it, you would see me use it. So if I press B on my keyboard right now, it will pop up down the bottom. I've also got another way to do it up through here, the debug tool. So basically what we can do is we can explore the entire map. I want to see if there is just like... I want to see if there's just this whole area just stuffed full of units right now. So let's hit the explore all button. And then we'll hit reveal all. Holy moly. Wow. Wow, wow. Wow, dude. Okay. So I think we can say that it's bugged for a number of reasons, right? Like, it's got a lot of units, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything with these units, right? Like, they're not moving towards him at all. We've been inciting raids all day. Not moving towards him at all. They've obviously been moving down towards us. Like, they're behind our base, but they're not really doing much. So I think, you know, you got to remember, we're at the deity level here, and I would like to see a little bit more unforgivingness from the AI. And another thing that I've noticed as well, right, is if you've got an AI nearby, or like a city-state nearby, and they're hostile, and someone incites a raid to you, they'll come in, but very rarely do they actually take your city. Like, I've had them burning my stuff down and like getting my city down to 1 hit, but they never take the city. And I feel like that's very intentional by the devs, because they just don't want to be like, ha, you lose. Like, turn 26, ha, you lose. But there's a part of me that's like, no, like, we should bring that back. We should definitely bring that back. Anyway, we're going to leave this video here. I think we're probably going to leave this playthrough here, just because it's a bit of a weird one, right? We're so isolated on the west side of the map. I'm curious, what are your thoughts below? Do we continue the playthrough, or do we go with something a little bit different? Because as I said, I think it just comes down to like the gold income. Are we maybe doing it wrong with regard to gold income? Maybe we need to prioritize our markets a bit more. But then to prioritize markets, you need to have cities in the first place to be able to spam them. I'm not sure. We'll have to go back to the drawing board and think. But I'm curious what your thoughts are. Should we continue with this playthrough, or do we switch to another one? Because I'll leave this save file here so that we can come back to it in the event that people would like to go through it again. But we'll leave it here for the moment. And we'll catch you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.